Hello, welcome to another 7 out of 10 stream. As always, not as always, I don't do many of these. I think Sunday night streaming might be a thing now. I think that's something I'm going to try and do far more often, which is something. I didn't get a video done this week. Then I'm going to have something ready for this week, though. I'm working on something that is not good. But hopefully it resonates with someone, probably one or two people. So today we're going to be playing Megaquarium, which is like a theme park, roller coaster tycoon style strategy management builder about owning an aquarium. So thank you for popping in. I won't be doing this very long, I'll be doing it for a few hours, so thank you for choosing to hang out with me. What's that tuft in my beard doing? No, don't do that. That looks disgusting. Okay. I haven't shaved in a while. Hi Emma, thank you for joining the stream. Nothing will be as good as the Dreads pasty review. It's okay to peak in your mid-20s. Well, I would, even if that was my peak, I think I'm quite happy about that. I've had a lot of people tell me that's the best thing I've ever done, and I quite agree with it. Also, the Christmas stuff is in Dreads at the moment, so I am going to do another Dreads review video about the Christmas stuff, which should be interesting. So, before we start, I thought it would be somewhat amusing if I've just had a Chinese and we got fortune cookies. So let's see what my fortune is before we start the stream. Okay, crack it open. Fuck. Shouldn't have eaten that. I have to top my mouth full now. This was a mistake. Oh, it's so crunchy. Remember to share good fortune as well as bad with your friends. And you're all here today to watch my bad fortune. As it develops? Is that the right word? Yeah, let's go for that. Right, let's play the fish theme. Enough of this nonsense. Megaquarium. Let me just quickly sort this out. Because I didn't before the stream. Because of course I didn't. That's not what I do. Oh, it's nice music. Can you hear that? You probably can. I'll be overlapping the other music. I'll turn it off for a second. Okay. Let us go to... God forbid I be prepared before I do one of these. That'd be ridiculous. I also have just realised I haven't shared this anywhere. So maybe I should do that as well. Okay, well, this is it. This is Megaquarium. Let's put the funky music on. Yep, that's actually broadcasting. And I'm going to share this, which I should have done, don't know, half an hour ago. Who cares? Right here. There's the stream. I hate that all of my channel stuff still says Damonation, but it turns out you can't change your name halfway through having a channel without it refusing to change it from the original name. So a lot of my URLs still say UK Damonation, which is not what I'm told anymore, but never mind. My fault for losing the URL to UK Damonation, I guess. Megaquarium. I shouldn't be doing this when I'm on stream, because this is boring and no one wants to do it. Enjoy this lovely menu. You see that? That's a menu for you to enjoy. Right there. Oh, it looks like this thing's made by one person. Tim Whitsteed? Oh, cool. They made Bith Farmer. That's a fun name. I like Bith Farmer. Megaquarium. What a boring start to the stream for you all, but I guess I'm here. Thanks for sticking around, even though it's dull as shit. Okay, let's just retweet that. Sorry. Alright. Liam, I follow a guy on Twitch that is a complete narcissist and just talks about his headshots all day. It's all good to be non-prepared so long as you're not that dude. I don't think I'm programmed in any capacity to be that dude. So thank you, Emma. That is actually really sweet of you to say. I think I have a certain type of self-deprecation that people find endearing. And it's certainly not, you know... It's not orchestrated. I am just this awkward in real life. As well you know, Emma. I've known you for a very, very, very long time. It's about self-promoting for live streams especially, because it just feels really weird to be like, oh, I'm live now, but like, when do you put it out? Can't really put it out beforehand, because then people are like, well, why would I... You know, why would anyone want to watch an empty stream before it starts? Megaquarium. Come on. Post that on Facebook, and then I'll share it, and then people are up to them what they want to do. But if you're watching this on the VOD afterwards, maybe, you know, maybe click off, step ahead. I'm nearly finished. Share on my timeline. Okay, alright, there we go, that's it. A certain type being intense and unwavering. Well, yes. Okay. Let's start. Let's actually play the game I'm here to play. Right, Megaquarium. Difficulty? Let's try normal. Brutal. Yes, I want to play the Dark Souls of aquarium-based management games. Learn the basics here, establishing... Why can't I read? I'm not wearing my glasses, that's probably why. Learn the basics here, establishing a small aquarium from scratch. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Sunnyside. You've been tasked with building a small aquarium from scratch here at Sunnyside. Before the investors release any funding, they want to make sure you can handle the basic controls. Oh, well. Like real aquarium management. Complete the objectives in the top right of the screen to prove you know what you're doing. For more information on any objective, simply hover over the info button to the right of it. Good luck. Okay. Zoom the camera, orbit camera. Middle mouse button and move the mouse to orbit the camera. Yeah. Pan. Hold the right mouse button. Okay. HT to return to the entrance. Cool. Okay. Time to build. Great stuff. You've just unlocked your first round of funding for your aquarium. Use the money to get the basic requirements of your aquarium set up. These are covered in the new set of objectives you've just been given. By the way, if you need to review this or any other message, you can use the button at the bottom left of the screen. Okey-doke. Build basic tanks. Okay, right, well here we are. Building a gosh darn aquarium. A ruddy aquarium. I like the size, how it's absolutely tiny. Oh, the walls going down is quite... That's quite cool effect. The Sims. Does the Sims do that? The Sims might do that. Okay. Build basic tanks. Tanks provide space for your livestock to live in. Okay. There's a tant. Basic tant. They gotta make sure people can look at it, so I'll put it there. In there. Okay. Attach a basic filter to each tank. Basic filter. I'm going to block people in if I do that. Can I move this? Move. Okay. Let's put that there. You're going to see a lot of my terrible positional perfectionism here. Okay. Attach a basic filter. Basic filter. Put it on there. Put it on there. Okay. Attach a basic heater. Man, who'd have thought this thing about fish would be so evolved? Add some azure. Oh no, don't make me say words I don't know. Add some azure fuck me. Demo cells to each tank. I've just realised that my webcam's doing nutty. What's it doing? Well, that's not. Stop doing that. Camera control photos. It's fucking webcam. This webcam's ancient, and it works like a piece of shit. Honestly, it's terrible. Wes Anderson in the house. Yeah, it would be far more pastel toned and well, be the yellow text over. I mean, there's the two main parts of a Wes Anderson movie. The fish would be called Bill Murray. Let's call the first fish Bill Murray. Okay, so that's add some to each tank. How many? 2 each? Is that it? It's 2 little fish? I can't. Can I name each individual fish? No? Oh, I can. Zero to most 4. I think you're going to be Bill Murray. Oh, fucking hell. See, I've got my microphone in front of my keyboard, so it's going to be hard. You're Bill Murray. You're Jeff Goldblum. Who else is in Wes Anderson films? You're Owen Wilson. Can't spell Owen. And you're... Oh, what's he called? The main one. He was in Bottle Rocket. He's in all the other ones. What's he called? Did it doodle it? Bottle Rocket. Not Luke Wilson. I'm thinking of Rushmore, not Bottle Rocket. Jason Schwartz. Jason bloody Schwartz. I hope none of these are trash people and I just haven't realised. I'm just naming my fish after them. Someone correct me if they are, I guess. Edward Norton is in a few as well. Yep, that is very right, Yolly. Also, thank you for joining the stream, Yolly. Ed Norton. He is in a few, isn't he? What do you call him is in loads as well. Who's in The Pianist? Literally just have trash fish if they were. Yeah, I will kill the fish if they're trash people. Add some decorations to my tent. How about some lovely small rots? Is that decoration? Some sea lettuce. Okay. Build an orange pellet dispenser. Where the hell's that? Okay. Build a tool station. No, what am I doing? Tool station. Hire an aquarist. Alright. Where do I hire people? Down here? We've got Anna. Anna cut her teeth on hobby tants at home. I thought that meant literally cut her teeth there. So she likes to keep things small still. Is small still a pun? I hope so. Harry used to work in an aquarium shop, so is familiar with the basics of keeping an aquarium running. Okay, well it looks like Anna is a little bit more proficient, so let's hire her. Open my aquarium. When you're ready, open your aquarium by clicking on the button at the bottom of the screen. Click to open. Nice! Well done, your basic aquarium is up and running, and your first test has arrived. Whenever a test enters your aquarium, you'll pay some dollars to enter. In addition, as they experience your displays, they'll reward you with ethology points, which you can use to unlock new animals for your aquarium. Cool. She's terrible for chewing the glass, that's all she does. Oh yeah, I want to research the Orthodonty bat. How badass that fish is. As you earn more ethology points, you make progress towards unlocking it. You'll see the progress at the bottom left of the screen. Okay. Cool. Entrance price is $35. This is nice. I like the art style. You need that right in there, look. You need that right up to the fish. What the fuck is happening? Oh, I went first person. Hi. Your nose is massive, mate. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm in the tank. That's not right. Time stopped. I guess I'm a Dodd walking into his mortal world. Oh, look at all my little Wes Anderson fish. They're all having a great time. I unlocked the Dotty Bath. That really scared me when I went first person, I won't lie. Now it's time to buy something for your aquarium. Okay. Okay, pause the them. How do I pause the them? Spacebar. Okay. Expand your floor space, clit and drad. How do I expand my floor space? Is that it there? Alright, yeah, let's get some more floor space. Doing. How much money do I have? You can't see how much money I have because my face is in front of that, but that's fine. Then move. Okay. Then move stuff around. Let's pause it for a bit while I just sort this out. Build a large tank. Clit and drad. Okay. Add a basic heater and filter to your new tank. Oh, these two have merged into one. Then I zoom in and have a look at them. That was so twit. Oh no. The kind of creature from the other realm is decided to grace my aquarium. He's alright, guys. It's okay. Pretty horrific. Heater and filter. Yep. Yep. Add some altered dotty bats. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. You may have noticed a set of icon stats to each animal you research and acquire. These are known as the animal's tear requirements. I was going to drink this toffee there, but started talking, so I'm just going to try and move past the awkwardness. These are known as animal's tear requirements. Failure to meet these will reduce the health of your animals and could lead to death. Fish death. I do not want to commit fish genocide. Your investors have arranged... This wasn't really a very funny joke. Your investors have arranged for you to access a new fish called the half and half chromis. Let's take a look at its tear requirements. The half and half chromis has a requirement you haven't encountered before. It is a shoaler. This means it likes to be with a minimum number of its own kind. Demonstrate your understanding of tear requirements by satisfying the requirements of the half and half chromis in a new tank. I too don't like being around, only like being around a certain number of my own kind. That is a sin. That was horrific. Who are these? David. He really likes that Azure Demoiselle. Alright. Fair enough, David. Whatever floats your boat. Have I started fish research? Where's my fish research panel? It's a 35 quid to see 3 tanks of fish. I am robbing these people blind. Total best needs? No. Where's my research? Alright, that's that. Right, let's just... Don't point that out. That makes it sound much worse than I meant. I meant human beings. I'm going to move swiftly past that. Right. Let's do it like that. Okay. Let's do another large tank. Is that what we need? Okay, let's do another large tank. This music's so like club music. Yes, I did mean human beings. Not the cancel the stream. I'm done. I can't talk. This is why I don't talk. Right. At least one half and half chromis. Well, how many did they actually like being around? So tit up 3. Needs to be in a group of at least 4. Right, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sufficient water quality. Tropical tank requires heat greater or equal to water. What does that mean? That does 18. What? Oh, that's fine. And then just a filter. Oh, okay. Well, don't tell me to do a different type of heating and then not tell me what to do. Now that a few different species of fish in your aquarium, you should be able to ramp up soon. Ramping up will instantly unlock new equipment, decorations and facilities and increase the repertoire of animals which are available to research. There's more. Okay, tell me more then, don't just highlight that. The higher your rant, the more guests you attract and the more they are willing to pay to enter your aquarium. Ranting up occurs as a result of generating prestige points. These are earned whenever a guest enjoys something in your aquarium. There are many ways to earn prestige, but you'll earn the majority with your animals. Chance and decorations. Your next objective is to rant up, after which you'll be able to unlock the animals required for your remaining objectives. I have not decorated my fish tanks, which is a great crime against the fish population I have taken as my wards? What am I saying? Sea lettuce for you, sea lettuce for you. Have a blast as you were. Rant up. Nice. Oh, this is very tactile. And I just say the UI on this is mwah. I love it. Absolutely love the minimalist style. Everything's just really nice to see. I liked it a lot. Staff door. Staff doors allow staff through. Okay. Now you're round 2, you have access to more animals. You're going to unlock them one at a time and ensure each of their requirements are met. Okay. Let's unlock that little fish. Let's build another tank in preparation for the new fish. Combi Mini. Combi Mini provides combined heating and filtering, saving you space and maintenance, but is only suitable for the smallest of tanks. Okay, fair enough. Do you know, there's one thing about aquariums. I mean, and I will, you know, this is a safe space. I'm going to admit this to you all on my channel. Fish frighten me. Not all of them, but the bigger ones, the ones that look like they have human faces, they upset me a fair amount, to be honest. I'm gonna hire someone else. So when you go into an aquarium. Oh, I didn't look what the other person was there. That'll be fine. Normally when I go visit aquariums, the majority of them are fine. I like the little ones. I like the tropical ones. But then there's some, you know, absolute massive ones. You know, huge absolute units that they unsettle me in a way I can't quite explain. I'm not a fan. How do I feel about sea panthers? What's a sea panther? Pausing that. So let's straighten the doodle. Sea panther. Oh, you mean a stingray? I like sea panther. I've never heard that before. You know, Emma, I won't lie to you. From the top, I like them. Cute, interesting, little rare dudes. From underneath, you know, when you see their little smiley faces, I don't know. I can't deal with it. They make me quite uneasy. I mean, the worst is crabs. Spider crabs, especially. They can get in the bin. Not a fan of them. Oh, maybe I should admit that. Don't tweet me pictures of spider crabs. I've unlocked the tin demo seal. It was the huge spider crab thins that freaked you out in the Japanese aquarium. It was. I fucking hated them. Those crabs are fucking mad, yeah. Oh, YouTube keeps blotting it when people swear in the chat. Can I change that? Yeah, don't blot spam messages there. Swear away. Now it'll show up. Yeah, they're horrible. Yoli, had I told you before I went to Japan that they frightened me? Because I can't remember if I did or not. And I can't remember if we just walked into that aquarium and I was like, there better not be any fucking spider crabs or I'm gonna have a shit fit. I can't remember what we said. Oh, they're a wimp. They can't be housed with a bully. Oh, wow. Yeah, the C word is still held for review, and I'm going to make sure it continues to be held for review. No, I thought maybe I had told you before. Right, let's let some little fish in here. When I went to the aquarium in Houston, I patted lots of sea panthers, and one of them just straight up slashed the hell out of me. They're evil but friendly evil like sea puppies. Well, they killed Steve Irwin. Like, never for that. Never for that. You just froze when we saw them. Ah, I thought I had told you. Maybe I was trying to be brave. I'm not brave. I'm not brave. I'm gonna fill that tank full of them because they're pretty. I like them a lot. Are you afraid of... You're not afraid of stingrays, are you, Ellie? I didn't think you were. What else do they need? That was a temperature of 12. Okay. So we need to put in... Can I just put in a Tombi? I can. Nice. An Arabian blue line dotty bat. Yep, I'm into that. I actually really like this so far. It's really quite nice. Unlock the other Arabian. Yep, so wait. Not at that, it's quite full. I've made like 5 grand. Again, you can't see that because of where my little head is on the screen. How do you feel about octopuses? At the end, I'm not really into them. I find them really creepy. The thing is, right, with... I don't even know how I'd find the fish that I'm afraid of. The idea of them is cute, but the reality is horrifying. Yeah, that's kind of thing. It's when you see them move, I think that's what bothers me. Like, the way that they, like, slint around and stuff. Ugh, it's kind of rotten. I really can't emphasize how much I hate fish with defined facial features. Eels. Eels? Do we have any opinion on eels? Eels can piss off. I hate eels so much. The Arabian blue line dotty bat is a pugnacious little fellow. They are bullies and will terrify any animals with a wimp tad. Okay, fair enough. Can I keep them in a small tank? Should we put these in a small tank as they're bullies? I don't like that's not connected. I don't. Eels up inside, yeah. I keep meaning to rewatch The Mighty Boosh. And we just haven't, but I keep feeling like we'll enjoy it if we do. What's that? Oh, it's risk of death as I am not doing anything to support it. Okay, that's fine then. A yellow tan. I like how I read find an entrance where they tan as I said yellow tan. It's not an interesting thing, but I did. Stairs. Platforms. What's that for? Build them with the deep tanks. I've recently befriended a Gen Z person and they are not aware of the Boosh. Liam, I've never felt so senior. Yeah. It didn't really seem to have as much permanence, I guess, as maybe we all expected it to when we were like 14. Which was like 12 years ago, to be fair. But when did it finish? That's the thing. And it was on BBC 3 as well, and I don't think it's ever been really reshown outside of BBC 3. Were they open to the idea of the Mighty Boosh when you told them about it? Like, were they interested? Do you think they'll watch it? Yellow tan. Yellow tan has a higher water quality requirement than your other animals, therefore you may need to have more filters or less fish in the tank. Notice that they also eat a different type of food than your other animals. Make sure you build a green pellet dispenser so your staff can feed it. Finally, the yellow tan likes plants. Has them in a tank with at least 1 plant per tan. Okay. Yeah, I feel like BBC Three did that unfunded, but then I still see like videos by them on like Twitter and stuff all the time. I don't know whether maybe just BBC made it into like a, don't know, an online thing. Maybe it's still like the website, but they still make programs, but just not programs that you can watch. As ridiculous as that sounds. I fucked this up. What am I doing? Bid tant? It won't line up if it's a bid tant. Oh, I'll do that. It's fine. And yeah, they're into it. I showed them more Dread and they loved it. I doubt they'll watch it, to be honest. They also thought Franz Ferdinand was a die rather than a band, which I mean, technically not untrue. Hey, do you like Franz Ferdinand? Oh, the man who died in Thor's World War One. Well, yes, technically. That's a surgeonfish. Oh, interesting. Size. So I can't put... Can I only put 1 in there then? Because they might... Okay, so I only put 1 in there. The water filter is fine, is that right? Needs a high water. Okay, fair enough. Right. Green pellets. Where's me green pellets? Green pellet dispenser. Just put it by the yellow pellet dispenser? No, I suppose it's... The perspective feels really weird. Is that just me? That's like an art? I suppose that's how the human eye works, right? That looks weird. Because that is straight, but it like goes like that. Very odd. Liam, do you want the tutty for my fortune, tutty? You don't have my fortune. I'm okay. I've got half mine sitting here that I started eating it and realising how obnoxiously loud it must sound to eat a fortune tutty on a stream. What was your fortune? Tell me your fortune. True isometric. Yeah, I suppose it is really, isn't it? It's kind of bothering me a little bit. Right, let's have a green one now. It's not how the human eye works. Don't let me started. Please do. Please do. On a very large conversation about how the human eye works. I'll genuinely be interested in hearing that. Oh, fuck. I'm doing a fortune tutty. I'm sorry. YouTube might love that. My specific corner of YouTube might love that. Why did I eat this? Black bar soldierfish. Black bar soldierfish are nocturnal, so they like to have a cave to hang out in. When you reach rank 2, you unlock the driftwood cave decoration, which provides cave. Oh, right, cool. So make sure you add one of your black bar soldierfish tant. Also note that they just like lights. You don't have to worry about this right now, but later you'll need to light your tants for certain plants and torals, so you'll need to stay clear of the black bar soldierfish in those tants. This is quite interesting. Yoli's fortune was the joyfulness of a man prolongeth his days. Alright. That is a strange fortune. When Yoli and I were in Japan, I swear I talked about Japan on every fucking stream I do. we went to a temple on one of our first days in Tokyo, and we got a fortune. So the fortune was you put some money in something, you however you did, you rang a bell or something, and then you pulled out you did a number, and you pulled out a drawer, and you got a fortune out of it. I've done it on my wall, actually. It's there. Yeah, it's just there, but you can't see, so I don't know why I'm pointing, but it's there. You can trust me on that. And it was the worst fortune. It was like, you're going to have terrible luck, it's all going to be awful. It was just a shit show. But yeah, fortunes, you almost feel like if you're in the business of fortunes, just maybe do them more positive. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on thinking that. Elevated pitch of it in that case. In terms of geometry, the lens of your eye will distort things, but your brain distorts things more, depending on several factors. Namely, you can use the object you're looking at, distance, relevance. Namely, can you use the object you're looking at, distance, relevance, and plurality? Oh, right there. It's really distorted and stupid, and we can't model it well yet. Mate, you're supposed to tie those ones to the tree so they don't come true. Are you? We didn't know that. You're going to tie them to the tree. Yeah, because like Yoli said, it's a do not travel when we were travelling, and we ended up having to stop the trip early. Fat! Yoli, maybe that's... maybe we should have tied it to a tree, Yoli. Someone stopped watching as I said that. That's funny. Yep, okay, fine. With the fixing rule, will automatically retrieve a tooltip remedy the problem. Okay, do I need to do that to a roll? Oh no, that's fine. They both just fit things. Okay. You got fucked by destiny and trees. Yep. Looks like we did. Right. Let's do the black bar soldier fish. Tiv doesn't like light. Takes up 4. Have 3 in there. It needs a Tiv. And it needs a Tombi Mini. Yep, fair enough. One of your desks has grown tired. Build some benches there somewhere to sit and rest. You'll find them in the facilities section. Oh, okay. A nice bench. I have to put a bench there, and then that justifies the fact that that's not lined up. I'll put them on the side of the tents. It's probably a right, nice idea. Put one there. Oh, I've done that wrong. Ethereum something great. Your final challenge is to reach the targeted amount of prestige and maintain it for a period of time. Okay, fair enough. Damn. Is Ethereum be accessible as fuck? And also not even, so that needs to be a rule there. That's better. Oh, look at all this prestige I'm getting. It's only level 1 as well. It took me 45 minutes to do. Probably because I keep talking about fish I'm scared of. Hopefully that's the content you're here for. Fish I am scared of. Feels like that would be like a Logan Paul video. Knowing very little about Logan Paul, and that being a conscious thing. Right, does I just sit back and watch everyone enjoy the fish, I guess. I've been open 1 week and I've made £5,000. I suppose that's pretty good. Dab on that marine life. I'll yeet the empty tanks. Is that the right use of the word yeet? Speaking of being 100 million years old. I had to read up on yeet. How sad's that? I didn't know what yeet was. Sad day. Okay, 2 minutes. I think everyone's really happy with. Everyone seems pretty happy with the aquarium. 78 out of 70. Unless you can throw them. Could I yeet a dead fish? Oh, you had to ask the Gen Zer to explain yeet. Yeah, well, we did have someone who worked for us who fit within that age range, but he left. So I had to ask my fellow millennials what yeet meant, and together we managed to cobble together an answer. I can certainly yeet a dead fish. That's good to know. I'm glad I can yeet a dead fish. What is this? Oh shit. I lost some of my prestige. Why did I lose some of my prestige? Do I need more tanths? Should I still be building tanths? How's that worked? Oh, I see what I've done. Right. So I was trying to work out why that wasn't lining up with stuff like 2 sindles, 1 double, 1 sindle. Which I haven't done here, so I'll just do another double like that. Because I said yeet. I think that's fair enough. What fish should I put in here then? So I missed some fish then. Oh, people already had the yellow tan. Why don't I just put another yellow tan in there? Because people love it. People love the yellow tan. Whatever that means. Tomby boiler. Yep, he's fine. And then let's do 2 of them. That's a shoal, so it needs to be in a group of at least 4.5. Can I do 4 there? 1, 2, 3. No, I can't. Shit! What do I do with this fish? What do I do with this fish? Right click to pick up. What do I do with this fish? Did I delete the fish? How do I delete the fish? How do I eat the fish? How do I get rid of a fish? Is this not a thing? Can I not get rid of a fish once I've bought it? I'll move it. I'll move it into a different tank, aren't I? But it needs to be 4. I need a bit of tank than that. This is stressful. Right, okay. So that was a bad move, but you're in there now. You're in there now. Right. So don't make that mistake then. He's a wimp, so can't be around a bully, but they're not bullies. So I'll put 2 of them in there as well. High commitment fish. Yeah. I guess it's a good message that you can't just delete a fish once you have one, right? Okay, that's a nice little interesting tank with lots of different things in it, which is kind of what you want to see in an aquarium, right? Combi filter. Okay, yep, that's fine. And then these fellas over here need to have at least 4 of them in there. They need to have a Tombi Mini, and then we're fine. Okay. Put another bench there. Whoop! Sorry. Just pushed her out of the way. Okay. Right. Let's put... If people like that, that's good. Let's put another pellet dispenser there. And another pellet dispenser there. Maybe that means they'll use the pellet dispensers closer to the tanks. They do. That's good. I think this is nice. I like this. It's a fun little dam. Stuff like this should be on, if possible, I think should be on the Switch. I know when I've been playing Part Detect in the past, which is like an early Roller Coaster Tycoon style game. I always just play that and think, man, this would be great on Switch. I don't know whether the Switch can handle it, but... Liam, speaking of yeeting fish, I need your hot take on Detroit. I assume you mean Beyond Become Human? The David Cage game? I haven't played it. I have a bit of an odd relationship with David Cage's work in that I largely tend to avoid it. Because... Why did I put that there? That was a really stupid thing to put a bench there. What's wrong with me? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. Me and Yoli actually started playing Heavy Rain recently and found it to be entertaining. Obviously not in the way that David Cage wanted it to be entertaining, but not that compelling. From what I've seen of Become Human, Detroit even, I think the way it handles a lot of the topics it tries to discuss, I don't think it does it very well, and I think that's definitely a flaw of the game. I don't think it's like problematic. I don't really think it's troubling. I think it's just heavy-handed and clumsy, which is my issue with David Cage. He looks at subtext and he thinks that's a tool used by bad writers. I'm paraphrasing a Darth Merendi quote there. Yeah, I don't know. What's your opinion on Detroit? What's your hot take on Detroit? Because I agree hard, to be honest. Yeah. Do you agree with the thing I'm trying to say about the heavy-handed of the topics it tries to approach? Because that seems to be the thing that really put me off even looking into it. I read a lot of think pieces and I watched a lot of video essays about it. And I'm probably going to watch the Dame Drums playthrough of it, because I imagine that'll be quite interesting. But, yeah. Oh, I've done a new job at Northwoods. Yeah, let's do it at Northwoods. This is a really fun, chill game to play on a stream, actually. And like chat to you guys and stuff. It's good fun. Establish your name by refurbishing this old aquarium. I feel if the game was Blade Runner featuring Tonna, it would have been a lot more compelling. Is Tonna... Who's Tonna? Is he the detective robot? Because I've heard that he's the best one. You've been tasked with refurbishing this old aquarium. It already has several tanks, some decorations, and even a couple of surviving fish. Well, they've been here for thousands of years. What's going on? Sledgehammer subtext, definitely. Yeah. The aquarium is a healthy source of ethology points, but these only unlock new animals. To unlock other things, we need science points. Science points are used to unlock new pieces of equipment, tanks, and facilities for your guests. Both side points are crucial to running a successful aquarium. Make sure you have an adequate supply of both. Right here. What is happening here? Oh, that's interesting. So you can build walls now? Ooh. Oh, I like that. So the staff move behind. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, is that a staff member? Claire, you look pretty good. Romeo. Pretty weak. Ilsla. I think Claire's okay. Let's hire Claire. Tonna's the detective robot, yes. He's good. I subscribe to his general goodness. He's also the most flexible in terms of how much your choices matter, which is great. So the guy, you've probably already seen this, but the guy who played Connor did an interview with someone, and there's a line where he says that he loves dogs. And I'm pretty sure he said in an interview that that was his favourite line in the whole game. And apparently David Cage got really angry about that fact. And I love that. Mate David Cage angry. That's like my favourite thing. Right, there's two of them in this town, so therefore they need more filtering. Right there. Let's put a basic filter there. They need orange food. They've got orange food. Okay, so those two tanks are fine. Let's put some stuff in here. So what fish are we having here? Oh, I don't have many. Oh, a moray eel! No, I don't want a moray eel! Oh, it grows. I don't want it to grow. Oh, this is rotten. Oh, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in! The zebra moray starts small but will grow larger over time. Grown up animals are worth more points, but they only grow if you fulfill all their terror requirements. Make sure there's enough space in the time for them to grow into. Hover over the growth time icon to find how many days it takes to grow up and what size it'll be when it does. It'll be 15. I don't think that hand can hold 15. Oh, it can hold 15, sorry. Did I say hover over the growth? It grew to 9. It can hold 15, so I only have 1 in there. Yeah, that's fair enough. I've just seen this. Yeah, he shits on David Tage just enough. He Twitch streams too, which is nice. He just chill streams with the background noise. I'll have to check that out. He seems like a tanny guy from what I've seen of him. Eels, in which this game becomes a horror game built purposefully for you. Yep. Let's zoom right in. Let's have a little look at it. Oh, it's not so bad. It's cartoony. I can live with that. Has the unwavering expression of Attila, but I'm fine with that. Oh, you little fucker. Right there. So, he needs a little tave. He needs red pellets. Can't have rubble in there. There's some small rats in there. Do they help this? Ah, right. Okay, so if I put stuff in. Plant +3. Ah, right. So I should really be death rating them more because you get prestige for doing it. So I should just fill the tanks up with all sorts of shit, right? That's the impression I'm getting. I recommend his Crash Bandicoot bullshit, and he chills with the Ass Creed guy sometimes too, which is good. Also God of War, now that I think about it, he's actually good all around. They're starting a final to try to play through on the 25th. Yeah, I think they are. Nice! I am going to check him out. Thank you for that. Or them. Who's the Ass Creed though? Wait, that's called eelgrass. Oh, probably didn't I put that in then. Some small rats. Okay. Red pellets. They take green, they take orange. They take green, nothing in here yet. Let's pop something in here. Royal Dama? Yeah, why not? Oh, that needs slightly better filtering. There we go. Right. Open the part now. Oh, complete the other objectives. What's that? Build a tool station. Oh, of course. Of course. I'll do one better. Dame, I'll build two. See how you like that. Oh, right, I think he plays Bayard. Yes, weirdly enough, I found myself down a YouTube rabbit hole, and I was watching a Jat Stepdadai video, which I never normally do, and he had Brian and his wife on a video, which is what I watched, and I don't know why, but I watched it all, because sometimes I just fall down one of those holes. Aquarium is open. Did you play Assassin's Creed Origins? Because I know you're a huge Assassin's Creed fan. Did you play Origins? Do you have any thoughts about it? What do you think about it? Good work, the aquarium is restarted and it's open to the public once more. You may have noticed that all the tants at Northwoods are embedded into the walls. They are called, unimaginatively, wall tants. Wall tants are viewed by guests from one side and accessed by staff via the other. This allows you to keep your equipment behind closed doors. Speaking of doors, the staff door allows your staff through while blocking desks. Handy. All of this is useful because from rant 3, guests suspect your aquarium to be hidden away and they will complain otherwise. Alright, okay, interesting. Your next objective is to build your own wall tant, matching the specification in your objectives. Oh, do I want a flame angelfish? Angelfish, even? Learn to read, Liam? Put your glasses on? That was a very pure meeting. It was. It really was. Oh, it's been blocked. So I need to move that then, don't I? Oh, where do I put that filter? I can't... Hold on. Gonna have to expand this wall out, aren't I? I didn't. I fell off the Astrid thing after 3. Honestly, the newer Astrid stuff doesn't really grab me. It's very tutty-tutty and just the Watch Dogs bullshit spilled over, it seems. I completely agree. So I loved Assassin's Creed Origins. I think that might be one of my favourite ones, and I'm probably going to pick up Odyssey when it drops in price. I understand why you probably would be put off Assassin's Creed. I think they changed the formula quite a lot after 3, and I do think that 2 will always be my favourite, but Origins is a very different beast. And I think there's a big Western RPG. It kind of succeeds, but it's not really what the Assassin's Creed experience was originally sold as, and it is just more a Ubisoft game now than an Assassin's Creed game. So I understand that. I enjoy them, but I do get why a lot of people would fall off the bandwagon after 3, although Black Flag was very good. I did enjoy Final Fantasy 15. Yes, I remember you telling me about that, and I did not play enough of it to comment. Yoli played some as well and didn't bounce off it. It's a tough game to get into, that game. I almost feel like I'd maybe enjoy just watching it as a film. I'd give it a shot. Yeah, the story to Origins is good in the sense that it is a interesting story from like an Egyptian perspective, but the modern day stuff is literally non-existent, and I can't remember a single thing about it. Right, I'm trying to build a walled aquarium. Let's put a barrel there. Alright, let's put this barrel here. I'm going to expand this wall out. Down like that. Let's put another staff door in here. I can't do that way. How's that an invalid placement? Oh, can I not be a part of the door? Have to be like the... Ah, right, okay, fair enough. Agree you've got to be into the characters with Final Fantasy 15, or just not really worth it. It only works as a road trip between homo bros, honestly, yeah. They're fun characters, I like them, like an emo boy band. Helped by the fact that the industrialization team was just a bunch. I think... They've cancelled a lot of stuff, haven't it? I saw the guy who plays Noctis saying it's pretty sad that he won't get to play Noctis anymore, which is. I get that. Right, Observatant. Boom. Size 3x3. Oh, what do I want? A basic pump? What the fuck does that do? Pumping power to connect to tanks up to 7 tiles away? I don't understand any of this. Power Tombi. Yes? What am I doing? Is that enough 3x3? Can I drag to make that bigger, can I? I can't. Okay. Oh, with a lot more fish now. Well, I should have a high capacity, right? 23. Okay, so we can have... Let's have 2 of them. Won't have any yellow tans as they require really high water filtration. Let's have an altered dotty bath. Let's have 4 of them. Let's have some Azuras. Let's fish that up with Azuras. Okay. So, water temperature is too low. Combi Mini probably won't cut it, right? No, it won't. It needs to be hotter. Power heat is probably too hot. 18. No, there's stuff for that. Water filtration. Power filter. Yeah, that works out better there. Okay. Now it's up to me to try and make it all work. Right. Some rubble in there. Native. That satisfies the requirements. Some grass at the back. And a sea lettuce. Perfect. Nice. Shall I hire another staff member? No, let's not hire another staff member. Alright, it seems like it's just letting me do whatever I want to do now. So I need to expand it out in a way that makes sense. Right, okay. So let's have a think about how we're going to do this. Do it down like this. Doesn't seem to be any limit, actually. It seems like the game is pretty happy for me just to do whatever I want, which is nice. That's quite refreshing for a management term. Let's leave that as a wall then. Let's pull off down here. Let's make this area really big. And I will build some more walled areas in down here. This is really fun. I really like this. I love management games anyway, and this just kind of like really ticks those boxes for me. Right, now I've pulled that back, so I didn't do like that. Let's get rid of that as well. Then I can just pull around like that. I like that for the time being. Expand my eels into the void. How big's my eel, buddy? Oh, there he is. I'm gonna tell you literally shit. You can piss off, your little eel. Okay. Only benches for my desks. Let's put some benches down. I don't put them in front of the tant. There's that. You don't be that person who's sitting in front of the tant, right? Put that there. I suppose tant put that there. Put it on there. Right there. Let's actually make another eel tant. Does that seem quite good? Right, let's see another 2 eels into one tant. Let's look crazy. Let's do something no one's ever done before. Taunt a tant? How's that work? Like that. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's just wrap that up for the time being. Don't hide everything away. That's what we'll do. No, actually what we'll do is we will expand across this area here. Like that. Then we can put more tants in here when we want to. Where are you little shit eels? 4, 8, so 9, 9... No, still not big enough. It's just, did I hate us out that I saw starry fish there? No, it wasn't that bad. We hated Osaka because it was rainy and we couldn't find anything to do. Because it was, I don't know, we just couldn't find literally anything to do. We really struggled to find stuff to do that day. So, admittedly, it might be a little bit down to we didn't research it enough. I think Yoli definitely researched it enough. Maybe stuff was closed, I can't remember. We ended up having a nice time there. We ended up having a really nice meal with some very, very friendly Japanese gentlemen that we just met in a restaurant. And it was the day that Brexit happened, and me and Yoli were both very upset about that. So, what have I done? That's not right. Oh, I've done that wrong as well. They should be able to see around the edges. Oh, man. Right, let's just delete this. I've done this wrong. Yeah, so they bought us beer, and they were very lovely to us. So that bit was brilliant. We loved that bit. That was a really nice part of it. Getting beer bought for us, obviously. No, it was just rainy, and it was just the aquarium was all we could find to do, and it cost like 30 quid a ticket, for, like 60 quid for both of us or something ridiculous. It was, yeah. I feel like Osaka's like somewhere to do your chill thing and just fall into various forms of trouble in. Yeah, I guess maybe we didn't even see that side of it, you know. I think we just kind of got there and moped around because we got the train in early and we didn't really give it enough of a chance, maybe. I would like to go back. But we've already agreed that when we go back to Japan, we're going to spend a lot of time in that area anyway. So we're kind of not done with Tokyo, but we were there for like 3 weeks. Or 2 weeks, and that was enough. You know, we saw everything we needed to see, and we did everything we needed to do. So next time, I think we'll maybe go to Tokyo for a day or two, and then, or maybe a few days, and then we'll really try and go to the area around Kyoto and Osaka then, and yeah, see more of what's going on there, which I think would be more fun. That's what I want to do anyway. Let's put a Tornatant in here. You couldn't imagine Tokyo for that long? No, it was amazing. Like, don't get me wrong. And as our first exposure to Japan as well, it was obviously unlike anything else we'd ever seen or done before. But yeah. It was fun. It was fun. Tokyo's a... Because we bounced around Tokyo as well, we didn't just stay in one place. We stayed in 3 different areas of Tokyo, which made it almost more interesting because we were seeing lots of different well, parts of it, I suppose. Yeah, it was good. Would recommend Tokyo. Like anyone needed to know that. We stayed in Shinjuku, and then we stayed in another part. I don't remember the part was called. If Yoli's still hanging around, she'll be able to remember what parts we stayed in. My mind isn't very good for remembering things like that, but... Where else did we stay? Shinjuku. Next to the zoo. That was the second place we stayed. And then the third place we stayed was next to the massive temple in the centre. Don't remember. My apologies. Right, let's get some pellets. Green pellets. Red pellets. You end up in Yakuza Central. What shit did you witness? Please tell me everything. That sounds horrifying but fun. I need to hire some other staff, don't I? We've got one staff member mulling about. Romeo's still there. Isla's still there. Ulrita's still there. I think that we need Romeo because he's called Romeo, and that's all I need to know about him. I remember more than you, do I? That doesn't sound right. I think that is right. Actually. The things I said, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was Shinjuku. Yeah. Anyway, who cares? It's not... Doesn't make very engaging content, does it? Me talking about that one time I went to Japan 2 years ago. Yeah, please do DM me the deeds. Suspect actions and fucking male prostitutes who knew how to work. Wow. We didn't see any sex workers when we were in Japan. We saw a lot of like the what do you call them? It was like, I don't know, I kept saying it was like, from what we could gather, it was like you could go in and watch porn in them. And one Irish lad that we met in the hostel said he was going to go watch some porn. I think he did actually go end up and watch some porn with a lass he met. No idea what you did in them, but... No, it wasn't hosts. It was like you could just watch porn in them. I don't really know how else to describe it. It's that 10 in there. So they don't require much at all in there, do they? And they put a combi boiler in there and be done with it. I need some orange pellets as well. So let's just build up here a little bit. Orange pellets. Nope, nope, yes. Probably need some stuff in there. What do they like more? Rubble or... Not just filtering and stuff. Plants actually gets people to like your stuff. Okay, does that work? I suppose it is quite nice. Actually, oh, you actually can't see them walk around. Hello. Does make sense that you prefer to just look through this glass and not see all of the machinery behind it. Oh, look at these nice fish. Hey dude, me Paul Hollywood. Hey. Where's the eel? I want to see the eel. Hey dude. How's it going? Oh, I suppose this is an aquarium. With that in there. Right, I'd like this fish to be done. It's taken a long time to research this fish. Am I not earning enough ethology points? How do I find out how I'm even earning ethology points? The system where you unlock new things by having desks come in and just look at the stuff is quite interesting. It almost feels like it'd be interesting if you unlocked like research points in Roller Coaster Tycoon or Planet Toaster by your desk's actions. I think that's quite an interesting little mechanic. Have I got all this ton of fish in here now? Can I see? Therefore. Did I put some stuff in with the eels? Oh shit. Not too excited about the eels. So they'd run up to be 9, 18. That's 4. Ah, it doesn't matter, I'll do the flame angelfish. Dislikes tons specifics. Cannot be housed with flame and angelfish. Right there, he's an angelfish. May eat or damage torals, clams, or... Okay, so don't put them anything like that. Okay. So it takes up 3. Toral grouper. So, if it just gets on by itself though, can I just shove it in with the eels? I see my tan. Cool. Okay. It's not dangerous to other ones, so I just shove them in with the eels all the time. It's easy. Nice. All that lovely prestige points while people have a little look at them. Oh, my back is so bad. Oh, it's hunch forward when I do these. Probably shouldn't hunch forward so much, but I do. I do it anyway. Okay. It takes them a long time to feed all the fish. Seem okay though. Right. Just keep building. Doesn't seem any penalty for just keep building the same stuff all the time, does there? I'm gonna trap you in, love. Sorry. I'm using the walk through the door. Fair enough. I've done that. I want to build a corner tank there, so I should build the tank before I build this stuff. So let's build that like that. Yep. And then build a door there. And then build down like that. Cross like that. Yep. Get out. Get out. You shouldn't be there. Oh, I built the corner wrong. Come on. Oh, pissing out. It's a hard life running an aquarium. Right. What should I put in here then? I just put one of them in there with... They're not bullies, are they? No, they're fine. Some of these? Yeah, I'll do. They want to hide somewhere. Some rubble in as well. And then... Oh, they need plants. Okay, right. Fair enough. I delete the decoration? How do I delete the decoration then? No. How do I delete a decoration? Can I grab it and then press delete? Nope. This seems like a bit of a flaw of the game is that once I place something down I can't remove it. No, don't close all windows. What do I do once I've put it in? Surely it's not just trapped in there. And take some roths out of a fucking fish tank, surely. Demolish. Rubble. Rubble. No, it's the contents. I don't want that. Do I press X? Select it and press X? No. Do over it with grass? Do I have a help option anywhere? Options? No. Should probably save the dim. I'll do that. Stream, save. What do I do? Why can't I destroy? Delete, tant, decoration, Megaquarium. Looks like you can't do it. Click on the aquarium with the fish you wish to remove. Look through the tab to find the aquarium's tab. You'll be able to see all plants. Ah. Click on the aquarium. Okay. How the hell do I do that then? M? No, that's move. No, I don't want to do that right. Click on... There's a view where I can see everything then. Total points, total tand. Menu? No, we'll click on the menu. This isn't very good, is it? That's just close window, that's not move. Come on. Tell me what I need to do. Click on the aquarium, fish you wish to move. Look through the tab to find in the aquarium's task tab. You'll be able to see all the plants, fish, accessories attached in the aquarium. You can move, delete individual things from there. Click the bulldozer, then click. Right, okay. Well, that's not hugely well explained, but okay. Okay, so I need to put in a 55 and 15. Maybe a slightly better filter. Nice. Put some more fish food in there. So let's get an orange dispenser and a green dispenser. There we go. I used trapped in there because... Come on, piss off. Get out. Don't get tired, just leave. Pumps. Pumps allow you to free remote rotate your equipment away from your tanks instead of... Oh, okay, that's cool. I thought it asked me to demonstrate my understanding. Leave. Get out. Get out. No, they're the past now. Silly Liam. Can I move you? Oh, I can. No, don't go in there. Ah, irritating as shit. Tilly. Patrick. Who are you? Veronica. She's wearing a weed t-shirt. No, it's a green star. Just wearing a weed t-shirt. Alright, so let's try something different then. Let's delete all that. Let's build a freestanding tank. So, unlock the basic pump. Oh. I've been pouring all my research into the wrong thing. Is that what you're trying to tell me after all this time? Will I lose all my research? You will lose half so far. No, do the power tombi. That was silly of me. Why are these not taking so long to feed on my fish? What are you doing? Romeo? Oh, you can't feed the fish! Shit, I didn't realise they had different stills. Oh my god. That was silly of me. Oh, and the water's wrong. Oh, this is all done wrong. Oh, my fish are gonna die. This is terrible. Oh, at least I got a Toro Grouper. That makes everything much better. Toro Grouper has a couple of requirements you haven't seen before. They are greedy, which means they eat more and lower water quality more than other animals. They dislike ton specifics, means only 1 meter per tan. Finally, they may eat fish and crustaceans, which are smaller than itself. Hover over the warning icon to find out more. Size 2 or less. Oh, well, you're a real high maintenance fish, aren't you, you little bastard? God knows what we're going to do about that. I can't research any more fish. Let's build a wall tent just for that one fish. Not a lagoon tent, a wall tent. And let's put in, what's it called then? Toro Grouper. It needs driftwood. And it needs fairly average filtration. So we'll give it some grass. It needs grass anyway, doesn't it? And let's put in Tom Mini's enough that it needs. Yep. It needs red. Not tools. Oh, it's mussels. I didn't realise that. Pellets, algae, and mussels. Oh. Hello, Tate. The reason why I looked at her for so long was the hair colour was the same as what Yola used to have. Pointless fat people there. This it. Shit, the eels are growing and they're making the water shittier. Let's put another filter in that. I feel like I need another staff member. You can feed things, I don't have a staff. There's not enough staff that can feed fish. Right, there. Got the combined filters, who cares, basic pump. Can I combine some filters? Because the two big ones. I suppose I can actually, can't I? I can go. Don't say they're vying for control of the aquarium, please. You'll stare me. Purchase arms to defend your turn. The new Jurassic Park game that came out this year required you to like fight the dinosaurs and stuff. Just quite cool. Maybe they should do that for eels as well. Just fight the eels. I wouldn't want to fight the eels. Please don't make me fight the eels. Feed my fish, you fucking people. Get me pumps. Whole dam turns into tower defense. I wouldn't hate that. This is a super relaxing dam though. This and 2 Point Hospital are very much bedfellows in the sense that they are very, very fun little management dams that were released this year. Pretty happy with my aquarium. People seem pretty happy with my aquarium. I feel like I'm specialising in eels a bit more than I'm personally comfortable with, but by that I just mean there are eels in the dam at all, which is far more than I'm comfortable with. Small benches in. This implies that you can do food and drink as well, this bottom button that none of you can see. It implies that. You're missing nothing in the bottom left-hand corner, by the way. Don't worry about anything. Ah! Give me the pump. Give me the pump sounds like I'm asking someone to wank me off, doesn't it? Or not. Maybe that's just me. I apologise. Right. Let's build another tent. Oh, and that done massive. Look at the size of that. Shit, I didn't realise you had to do that. Oh, balls. Been doing it all wrong. Right. Staff door. Fish, fish, fish. What fish should I put in? No more eels. The eels can fuck off. A royal drama? It tells me how I have. 5, 4, 8. I've got no tin demoiselle. Fill that up, mate. Put shit tons of them in there. What do they need? Nothing in particular, so I can just darn nuts. Some nice grass. What does it need? 55 and 20. May as well just... Is that overkill? That's overkill. 55 water filter, which is normal. Isn't it? Does that do 55? That does 50. So power filter and... No, I'm wrong. I need to do the double one. Power Tombi it is then. And they need orange pellets. May as well put them there. Nice. Yeah, give me them research points. Wait, why do they not have research points? Am I footing myself over here? So that's why I didn't build them, so they don't give you research points. Oh well. That's fine. I think everyone rushed over here when I built that, like there was some like interesting new incredible fish. Also, I know I already made a one-thing joke about pump, but because this challenge is called Master the Pump, I mean, who's to say? Who's to say? Terrible. Holy shit, it's 10 o'clock. That came around quick. I'll probably finish this level and then maybe we'll call it a day. In all seriousness even, this is very, very fun. And I really, really liked what I'm playing of this. I think it's a very competent and enjoyable management game. And I'm having a lot of fun with it as well. So yeah. Fair play. It's a fun game to chill with. You know, sit down. Just sit down. Don't wander around being all tired. Literally just sit down. Yeah, so if you're interested, check it out. I think that's really cheap actually. I think that's like... pissing out. Needs more filters. Anything else going on that's problematic? Nope. Just need people to actually keep feeding. Should be managing my staff a bit better actually. Not the ones who can feed do that full time. And the other one who can only fit things. Yeah, make that your priority. Yay, that's the pump. You make feeding your priority. A little bit cleaner actually. Yeah. Might let them fed to it. Right, let's try out the pump. Redundant. Boom. What do I put in it? A pump at least 3 tiles away. I'll do better than that, damn. I'll put it here. Connect it there. Yep. And then do I just put like the power Tombi next to it? Nice. So in here. Let's put 2 yellow tan. Oh, build some vending machines so they have somewhere to purchase a drink. Selling others refreshment is also a good way to get some more money. I'll take that. Another yellow tan. And that eats any lower than it, right? Should we find another then? Only likes one of them. They're 5'9". They grow to 9. How much space is in there? That's fine. Yeah, I have another one in there. Hopefully they don't eat any of the others. So I can't have anything lower than a 3, right? Otherwise it'll eat them. It's a 3. So those will get eaten. That'll get eaten. That's fine. I'll do. Right, I need some rots. I need some plants. Have one more plant. Neat! Oh, that's deep. That's in the ground. That's cool. Oh, no, the filter isn't right. Okay, can I move that across one? Oh shit, I have to delete it. Move the pump across to there. Build a power tomby and an extra filter. Perfect. Oh, look at all those juicy points. I've no more projects to do. Vending machines. That's a project for me to do. Have one there. Have one at the front of the path. Have one there. Have one there. Nice. I ramped up. Oh, I got a rotty overhand. Some kelp, and I did research a fox-face rabbit fish. What a horrifying sounding fish. A reef squirrelfish, a blue nuttle hermit crab, a longhorn towfish. Ooh, I like that. A large filter and a large heater. Okay. Congratulations on reaching round 4. Among the new animals you can allot at this round are the first crustaceans. This blue nuttle hermit crab is a great support animal because it doesn't need feeding and actually provides additional filtering. You now have your final objective. You may also receive optional objectives from third parties in return for fulfilling certain requirements. They'll offer you a reward. It's completely up to you whether you comply with their requests, but you may find it easier to meet your objective if you do. Well, I'm going to research the fuck out of that little hermit crab. He looks like an absolute roaster. Let's have a large filter. Okay, let's hit 350 and then we'll call it a night, eh? This has been fun. Thank you, Emma, and thank you, Yolly, who I assume is the other person watching. All 2 of you getting started with this stream and stuff. It's nice that you are here. I really do appreciate you hanging out. It's always lovely to talk to you. Okay. So, if I'm researching them, let's think about how we're going to expand this. So let's expand down like this. And then out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's two out from there. So that is that right? And what else like that? Yeah, okay, that's even. Okay. And let's build down here a little bit as well. Okay, we'll wait till that bit more money. And then we'll build some tents down here as well, I think. Need another feeder. Yes! Yes, Sven! Yes! Sven! Sven, come into my pod! And Anna, in you come! Come on in! Run on in! Feed my fucking fish, they're all dying. And things are broken. We need closer toolbox. Oh, I want that hermit crab. Let's build. Okay, so let's build a small dap there. Let's build a tornatant here. Yep. Right, watch you wouldn't hear them. I need more fish. That's so many fish in the part now. Shit tons of them. Right, that's all more science points. So let's have one Amoria eel. Even though I hate them. And let's have... I can't have... 9... that's... No, I can't have one of them in. It's a shame. 6... Yeah, I don't have one of them in. That works. Lonely little fishies. Okay, so that was this a rotty overhand? Ooh, that's cool, I like that. And that fulfills not all of the requirements. I need some... Oh, some telp. Oh, only fits in D-Tamp. Oh, I wanted some telp. Okay. And then 65 and 15. Power combi. That works. Boom. That needs... Not like that. Then we can have a nice little staff door there as well. So let's get rid of that. Build the staff door. Yep. Yeah, it's a bit light on management, but that's not a bad thing. I think that it works in its favour that it's a more relaxing experience. No, don't put it there. That's stupid. Like, it is literally just a really chill experience that's just fun to play. Maybe I should build another lagoon tank. Oh, one of our desks has thrown a fizzy drink on the ground. Build a broom stand without wanting your staff to clean it up. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Broom stand. Put the broom stands outside? No, probably not. Bins as well. Right there. Yeah, put some bins in here, you ruddy, filthy bastards. Throwing litter on my beautiful aquarium floor. You wouldn't just throw plastic into the ocean, would you, humanity? Let's put that there. And I probably need some more broom stands. So let's put a broom stand here. And one here. Just hemorrhaging money here, and one there, so I'll do. And I'm giving my little people too much to do, but that'll be fine. Alright, we've got some more money to play around with. We want to get that point up a lot, so let's build another lagoon tent here. If that's to 350, about 120 off, 130. Doesn't matter. Can't do maths. So let's put some... Okay, they eat smaller ones than themselves. So let's put... They here to be by themselves. One of them in a den. They get me research points as well. And they're greedy. They're size 4. Just fill it up with the rest of them. Yep. Rot the overhand. Boom. I need more rots. And plants. Oh, maybe this is the thing that becomes an issue then. Because now I need to try and fit loads of plants in there. Fit tail in there. Telp in there though. Let's put loads of telp in there. Nice. Right. So. I then go into here. Put a basic pump like that. Really tempted not to say the phrase, I'll show you a basic pump. Is that fine? No, filter's not right. I think the filter window up, so let's put a power filter there as well. Okay. Neat. Let's set all those points up. Just everyone runs over to look at it. It's quite fascinating. Okay, 250. Oh, she didn't like that. I lost a point there. Why didn't you like that? I've already seen black bar soldierfish. Alright. I mean, I definitely say that when I'm in an aquarium as well, to be fair. Why can't they reach that tank? Is it that? Oh, it is. Okay. Tilling my fish, there's my broom. Do you see more benches, do you? Oh, why is she so speedy? Oh, everyone hating on my path as I've already seen all the fish. Literally foot off. There's only so many fish. What do you want me to do? I've done a lot of points here though. Look at all. Whoa, what's. I'm gonna do this quicker than I thought I would. I'm not even unlock my little crab. My path is just so good. Everyone's loving it. Look at all these prestige points flying out of everyone's heads. Oh, I'm doing it. That's it. I've done it. Nice. I've accomplished a lot here at Northwoods. When you arrived, it was dilapidated. You restocked it, reinvested your profits, and transformed it into the impressive aquarium you see before you. Another job offer has come in, this time from a private collector in Elmshorn looking for an architect to design their dream aquarium. You can continue to build here at Northwoods for as long as you want. This message will stay in your message log. Oh, that looks really interesting. Let's have a quick look at that next one, because that looks visually really different. You're damn right, I'm aquarium master. Oh, you can do sandbots as well. Fish availability, everything available, randomize availability. Oh, that's interesting. Limited supply, quick start. Seed? What does that seed mean? I really like this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh look, it's all different. It's like bamboo. That's cool. A private collector wants you to build a public aquarium from scratch, and they want you to be the architect. They've already installed a large tank for the They've already installed a large tank to be the centerpiece of the aquarium. The rest is down to you. Get the aquarium ready to open. Remember to fulfill your animals' terror requirements to maximize their point value. Nice. For that. Different animals, fish and water qualities, fish and heating. Right, I'm going to save it and end it there. Let's overwrite that. But this has been really fun. Thank you for coming along. I know I haven't been streaming for that long, but... Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to do 10 more minutes. I may as well wrap it off at a nice round 2 hours. I'm not going to give up just yet. Right. So, the centerpiece. This the centerpiece? Okay, fair enough. Hey Sarah, is this theme park but with fish? Yes it is, and it is wonderful. Sarah, you would love this. Okay, let's put some little crabs in there. That's one. We don't want any of the ones that are going to eat other ones. So let's just put... nowhere to kill visitors yet. Drop in the tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have 4 of them. Yeah, we don't have bullies in there. Let's put 2 of them in. Oh, 4 of them. Royal, they're fine. Let's put 4 of them in. A reef squirrelfish. They're fine. They need to be in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. Why not? That sounds like the best thing ever. It is! You build... It's really well made. You research the fish. You've got to, like, make sure they've got the right water requirements. And you decorate the tanks. Sarah, honestly, you'd really like this. You should watch some of the stream from the beginning when it's over. You don't have to. But more people watching, that's my hours up. And it means that I've got a better chance of being remonetized. Which would be nice. They might kill small fish. Let's not put them in. Just have loads of these in. Nice, right here. Now let's decorate the tank. Oh, you can paint the tanks. Cool. That's cool. Pacific paint. Okay. What, did that change? Did that do anything? Tropical beach? I suppose it did, yeah. Oh, I can put an anther in there. Oh, this is cool. Put an anther in the front. And put some barrels there and there. And then I want a motherfucking... Look at the size of that conch. Absolute conch unit. Bit shell there as well. Okay, and then I want to have a... they want to do on the rots, so let's put a big rot there. That's big enough for them all. Is this a deep tank? Can I put some telp in there? I can. Put some telp there and there and there. Let's put some... Can't fit any rubble in. Let's put some small rots. And some eelgrass to finish it all off. Beautiful. Look at that. Right, so it needs more filters. Oh god, they're huge as well. What are they? Combined filter. Ooh. Shout out to my big boy Tonch. Ah, big boy Tonch. I don't know what I'm meant to do about this. It needs like 15 more filters. It makes me uncomfortable when he's... Sarah, if you can't handle your brother saying the word conch repeatedly, it's probably for the best. Right, I need to build around this, don't I? I'm going to have to do it around the other side as well, otherwise it won't be even, and it's going to bother me. Just destroyed the stairs. 1, do. Nope, still not enough. What does it need to be, a power filter? 2 power filters? What? There's a wall there, is that why you can't? What? How? Have I really messed this up by putting tons of... Shit, I think I have. Oh, I've really made a mess of this, haven't I? Right. Tell you what. What if I did that instead? Will that work? That might not work. That might still not be enough. New idea. I feel like I've really fucked this up. Put a pump. And then power filter. Power filter. Still not enough. Power filter? What the fuck? Power filter. What the fuck? What have I done to this tent to make this such an absolute unit? I've just put in some really... I put in some really light fish that require a lot of looking after, haven't I? Oh well, I know for next time. Hey buddies. My little hermit crab down there chilling out. Yeah, he's all gonna die. I've really fucked up on this. So high commitment. So high maintenance. And they're all gonna die. I'm just gonna leave you all to die. Just go out this path like the ghost. Goodbye. Floating path in the void. The void doesn't move, but the path does, which makes me very uncomfortable. That is probably where I'm gonna leave it then. Actually, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna save it because I fucked it up. Back to main menu. Back to main menu? What am I doing? How do I twit? Yeah, twit. Ah, man, that was fun. But I just that really hard, really twit. I don't know what I was meant to do with that tant. I suppose I had to be more intelligent about how I was going to look after them, and I just wasn't doing that. So shame on me, I guess. Right, well, thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you to Emma and Sarah and Yolly and whoever else came in and watched throughout the stream. It's been really nice hanging out with you all. Why is all the text on the side of the screen now red and not different colours? That should be different colours, surely. I wonder if I can change that. Let's maybe change that before I cancel the stream, because I won't remember that. Thank you all for watching. If you've been watching the VOD, then please maybe subscribe. Unsubscribe. We're growing Twitter than I thought we would. We're on 716 subscribers now, I think, which is really nice. It says here that recent events is Thomas Davis subscribed, user 7, not since the stream, so it makes no sense that I'm reading out their names during the stream. Let's have a look over here. Chatbots. I'm literally just changing the stream settings while I still talk to you, because why not? Text color, background color. On here it has lots of different colours, but it's not working. Enable custom HTML CSS. Weird. I wonder why it's just the one colour. Oh well, fair enough. It is like the end of Final Fantasy 15 from what I've heard of Final Fantasy 15. Or heard about it. You're welcome. Thank you for sticking around and watching me stream. I heard recently that YouTube has changed its algorithms to favour streaming content more than anything else, which I thought was quite interesting. So I guess that's one of the reasons why I think I might just start doing a stream every Sunday night. Because A, I'm always free on a Sunday night, so it's fun to spend that time doing a stream. B, I get so many games to review, like Megaquarium, which I haven't had a chance to play since I got it like 3 months ago, or 2 months ago. It was a long time ago either way. And it gives me a chance to mess around with them, because I get so much stuff through the door, and I just sometimes just leave it alone and don't play it. So, if you think it's a good idea to keep doing streams, let me know. I'll happily keep doing them. I enjoy doing them, so maybe that's the only excuse I need. What am I talking about? Literally rambling. Literally speaking shit. Just looking around me for things to do or show you, but there's nothing. So I guess that's it. That's the end of the stream. It's 10:30 on a Sunday night. You should all be in bed. I'm going to bed. Fuck, what a terrible end. Here for streaming action always. Thank you, Emma. And you know what I need to do? I need to stream the end of Bullet Witch, which I forgot to do. I was always going to stream the second half of that. So I reckon there's probably about another 2 hours left of Bullet Witch which might be quite fun to do. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe next Sunday, unless something else comes up, we'll finish Bullet Witch. Unless I get Spyro to review. Which I definitely shouldn't be talking about on stream. Anyway, bye-bye. I may as well wait an extra 30 seconds for it to be 2 hours exactly. Yeah, 2 hours. I reckon there's at least another 2 hours left of Bullet Witch. That was a fun game. I enjoyed that. I almost did a video on Bullet Witch actually. I was chasing people down for about 2 months trying to find the development team for Bullet Witch so I could ask them about why it came to the PC 12 years after it was launched on the Xbox 360 and no one was asking for it on PC. Like, I really wanted to speak to the people who either owned Xseed Games, I think is who published it, maybe developed it, but yeah, I was trying to talk to people through the PR firm, and I was trying to like research people on my own, and I sent loads of emails, and the PR guy, in all fairness to him, was super helpful. He really wanted to try and find some answers for me about why this random game that no one liked on the Xbox 360 was just randomly released on the PC 12 years after it flopped on the Xbox 360. It's not a good game. I got a soft spot for it, but it's a pain in the arse to play. But yeah, no, I never found out anything about it. So I think I was maybe saving off from streaming it then until I'd like finished that video, and then maybe I was going to stream it on like the bat of that video being released, but no, it never happened. Anyway, there's a little Bullet Witch story for you. About why my Bullet Witch video never came to fruition. Maybe that's something I can just keep pestering people about. Maybe eventually I'll be able to find an answer as to why they did it. The answer is probably money. I already know the answer actually, what am I even on about? The answer is clearly, it's because Bayonetta came out on PC like 3 weeks before it was ported over. So Bayonetta came out, and everyone loved it. I think I said this on the stream I did a Bullet Witch as well. And then clearly Xseed or Marvelous or whoever won the right and decided to publish it, turned around and was like, oh well, people like games about witches from the Xbox 360 era. We've got one of them. Let's just port it to Steam. I wonder how well it did. Let's... Hold on. I've got my desktop, can't I? Yeah, I thought. Let's open up this. Steam Spy? Is that how you find out stuff? All data and stats. Bullet Witch. Does this still show you how many people own it? It used to. There you are, Bullet Witch. Owners. 0 out of 20,000. I've got a Bat Steam Spy on. Oh, you did a Bat Steam Spy to find out who owns it. Alright, fair enough. Does it have a good review store? 7 out of 10. Hey, that made sense. Mostly positive. Mostly positive. Underrated, unique. Unique? Really? Dinny forced? Unique? There's nothing unique about that game. That might present flawed game design. Yeah, still simply fun. So you might expect some topics to be very subjective. The game features 6 large-scale maps with semi-open area from suburb to city stage, while Alicia herself also has interesting protagonist design. Does she have interesting protagonist design? The game was mainly designed for the 7th generation consoles with impressive destruction and physics engine. That romance with Tap and Net was unique. I suppose it was. It's an excellent remaster of an old Xbox 360 glory. If you want to get an idea of the theme this game goes for and how it plays, then Bayonetta meets third-person shooter gameplay. Right, this is the thing though, it's not Bayonetta, is it? It's just about a witch. That's what you're going for there. This is the worst port I've ever played. Well, that's not true. I didn't believe the negative reviews because most of you freaked think Borderlands 2 is an amazing game. Thanks you, Blants. Alright, Rainy Day Damer 1. Yeah, I feel like these comments are part of conspiracy as well. Look at it. It's not a third dame. Have I lost my mind? I don't understand why so many people liked it. Maybe she flew down from heaven. Maybe hell spit her bat out. Either way, she's all we've got. Anyway. That's my random rant about Bullet Witch, I guess. Maybe we'll play that next Sunday. Anyway, right, that's actually me done now. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. A video up this week. An actual video up this week. If you want a sneak preview of it, there's all of you who've hung around. I'm doing a video that's called How to Be a Successful Fortnite YouTuber / streamer. Successful, popular, I haven't decided on the full title yet. It is going to heavily involve hunting Hootenanny Donnuts. And yeah, you'll see. That's up this week. So see you later on. Thank you for watching. Bye.